Your best begins here. I'm Anthony, and I'm going to take you through today's PF Go workout. We're going to start our warm-up with 2 rounds of 10 passive active hangs, 10 Kip Swings, and 10 hanging knee raises. Now, if you have a pull-up bar at home, you can do those. If you have some time here at the gym, we'll walk you through it every step of the way. If not, what we're going to do is a couple different movements. We're going to start on the floor in the plank position. We're going to do a protraction, retraction, push-up. All the movement comes from between the shoulder blades. The arms stay nice and straight. The shoulder blades squeeze tight together, then they press out nice and far in the front. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to lay down on our bellies. Instead of doing a hollow body rock, we're going to do an arch rock. Hands all the way out in front of you, lifting the hands and feet up off the floor. This is our stable position. Then we're just going to rock forward and back. As your chest comes down, your feet come up nice and high, and the opposite is also true. All right, now we're going to roll over to our backs. We're either going to do hanging knee raises or you're going to do some tuck-ups. Stretch nice and long. I want you to fully relax after every rep. Snap in really quick and stretch it back out and relax. I want these all coming from zero tension. So we're going to increase the speed of our muscle contraction for today. So we have 2 rounds of passive active hangs, Kip Swings, or hanging knee raises, or 2 rounds of push-up plus. Then we have arch rocks. Then we have our hanging knee raises or tuck-ups. Now our second set of exercises, we have elbow rotations, strict presses, and push presses. We're going to demonstrate these with a barbell or a PVC pipe, but you can do them with something else. Now, elbow rotations. We're going to bring that bar into the front rack here. We're going to pull those elbows up as high as you can. You might jam that bar into the back of your throat a little bit. Just be gentle. Then we're going to bring them back and down and pull them behind us as far as we can. Now, the only thing I want to make sure of is that bar is not moving. So I don't want that thing to drop down off your chest or catch you too hard in the chin. You can also do elbow rotations from the back rack if that's a little bit more comfortable. We can still pop those elbows nice and high up in the back and nice and high up in the front. That's going to loosen up our shoulders to get us ready for today's strength. Now our second exercise is going to be strict presses, then our third is push presses. Same start, same finish. So we're going to bring that bar into the front rack. Now what I want to see is that your knuckles are actually pointed up towards the ceiling. That might feel a little bit weird. The elbows need to be slightly in front of the bar, and it's okay if it comes off your chest a little bit. In a perfect world, and I know I'm going to challenge Grace here, it's on your chest, your knuckles are up, your elbows are forward and out, and it's a very tight position to get into. It's very difficult to get into the perfect position. So I want knuckles up. We're going to press, punch that weight up and over your head, and lower back down. Now with the knuckles up, the bar path is a lot more straight than it would be if your wrist is cocked really far back. So that means you have to tuck that chin back, just like in that arch rock, just like in that push-up, protraction, retraction, push-up. We want to get that head out of the way. Now we're going to get that same starting position. It's more important than ever that that elbow is a little bit higher to give yourself a shelf. We're going to dip down slowly and then boom, fire. Again, please make sure your chin is tucked because this is going to be a lot faster, a lot more powerful. You can give me a couple reps. Dip drive, good. A nice sharp punch at the top. Perfect, thank you. We have a second round of elbow rotations, strict presses, and push presses, and then it's time to move on to our strength. Now, we don't have anything new here. We have push presses, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. First set of 5 is at 65%, second set of 5 is at 70%, then we're going 75% for 3 sets. Now what I want to see here is that at the top of every rep, you pause, lower back down, pause, lower back down. We want to make it as 5 individual reps so that we can push the most amount of weight. These should be getting heavy. Now, once we're done our 5 sets of strength, we're going to back off the weight. We got to drop it down a little bit. We only have 4 reps at a time, but these need to be moving nice and quickly. So what we're looking at is that 60, back down to that 65% range is what we'll probably want to use in the conditioning piece. Now our workout, 4 sets of 3 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest. So we have 16 minutes in total to take us through. Now we have 4 shoulder to overhead. These are going to be push presses, strict presses, push jerks, split jerks. Let's see each option. Let's do a strict press. Good, legs stay nice and still. The body is in perfect position. Push presses, let's do 2. Dip drive, dip drive. Push presses are going to be your fastest option. So let's see push jerk, dip drive, dip, and stand. These are going to be your most efficient option, muscular. And then we have split jerks. Step back and together. That's your strongest, but it's going to be your slowest. So strict press is your fastest and weakest. Push press is going to be our fastest. with a little bit of leg. Then our push jerk is gonna be our efficiency piece, and our split jerk is gonna let us lift the most. Either way, we want 4 reps, unbroken, any style you want. Now, which one should you do? Start with push presses for the first 2 sets, move into push jerks for the last 2 sets. That'll be our target. Now, the second exercise we have is 10 toes to bar. Don't have a bar to hang with, can't do toes to bar, no problem. Hanging knee raises are fine, hanging leg raises, kipping or strict is a great option, or we're gonna do V-ups. This is the equipment-less option. You're gonna snap those legs up, touch your toes, try and keep your quads nice and engaged, as tight as you can, as long as you can. Good, relax. Now, the cool thing here is you have 3-minute AMRAP, 4, 10, 4, 10, 4, 10, 4, 10. 3 minutes is over, let's say you did 4 and 6. Okay, cool, so you didn't get the full round. You have that 1-minute rest. You're not gonna start at the beginning, you're gonna pick up right where you left off. So if you finish on 6 toes to bar or 6 V-ups, then when you start the next round, you'll start on your 7th V-up and go right back through. Pick up where you left off. We're gonna count how many rounds you get total in the 16 minutes. Let us know in the comments below how you did. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.